Yes, lads, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got another episode of the Gillingham Football Manager 26 Road to Glory. Last episode, it was hit and miss. We had some highs, we had some lows. Go and check that out if you haven't seen that already. This episode, we're gonna finish the season. That's right, we are gonna get all the way to the end of the season and hopefully end as League 2 champions. I'm confident we should get promoted. I have faith in the lads to see the job out now, but it's us and Salford in a direct race for the league title. So let's get into the video. So lads, as I mentioned, it was bittersweet, wasn't it? We, of course, beat Manchester United 2-1, Armani Little in the 118th minute, and I thought, how far can this cup run go? Unfortunately, we lost to Bristol Rovers 2-1, which still, up until this point now, it pains me because we could have gone through even further and it would have been up against Huddersfield as well. So, absolutely killer there. Another game we could have won, but regardless, our full attention is now on the rest of the league. So, we've got Fleetwood and Cambridge, and then we're going to jump back in and we're going to play a live game of Swindon and Bristol Rovers. And then we're just going to see, of course, as you can see here, 4 games before the end of the season, we have got Salford in what is going to be a huge game. So, we're going to jump back in at Salford and we might play another couple of games in the episode depending on how things are going in terms of the titles. But before I do leave you, let me show you the league table. So, 35 games played, 5 points is all that's in it. As you can see, Barnet, we're sort of clear of them. I'm not worried about falling below into the playoff race, but it's that game against Salford. That could be the title-winning game. So, I will see you, first of all, at Swindon in a few weeks' time. All right, guys, we're jumping back in. And as you can see, it's the first step in going up. We have guaranteed ourselves the playoffs. That means, as you can probably tell, we've had a few decent results. I will show you them now. So, of course, we played against Fleetwood. We won 3-0, dominating victory, to be honest. Really performed well, as you can see by the stats. And then, following on from that, we then played a game against Cambridge. Now, this was an interesting one. Hutton got sent off in the 51st minute, and tactically, I was thinking, okay, they're already on top at this point, by the way. But somehow, with 10 men, we completely turned it round, and Armani Little, at the end of the game, gave us the goal. And do you know what? Armani Little's an interesting one because stats-wise, he's so mediocre and just doesn't look like he's going to get tons and tons better. But he has came up with some huge moments for this team. His contract is up until 2026, so this summer. So my question to you guys is, do we give him a new contract? Do we give him a new contract and have him as maybe a 5th choice defensive midfielder? I'm thinking his performances on the pitch deserve him to get one. So I'll leave it down to you guys. Let me know in the comments. If I don't hear anything, I will make the judgment call. But a very interesting one with Armani Little anyway. But as I say, we have guaranteed ourselves the playoffs, and I think the last 2 results might have guaranteed us the title. So we are 10 points clear with only a few games to go. So we still might bottle it. There is still a chance we could, but it would have to be the biggest bottle you've ever seen. And yeah, I just feel as though the Salford game will cement it for us. So let's get into this next game against Swindon. A huge game against our rivals. Where are they? Down in 20th. And okay, the relegation's already set. They're not going to go down realistically. But let's see if we can bring them a bit of misery. So let's get into that game now. All right then, team talk-wise, I shouldn't have to tell you how much this one means to the fans, lads. They're our biggest rivals in League 2, them and Bromley, and realistically, we have to be winning this game. Just because we've got the playoffs and we're 10 points clear, it doesn't matter. Let's go and get the 3 points. OG moving forward. Matete to Coleman. This is some nice football, lads. Back to Malcolm, to Coleman, to Malcolm. Andy Lyons, he's been really good for us so far since joining. Andy Lyons, back to Malcolm. Back to Andy Lyons. The football's superb. Malcolm, it deserves a goal. Will Wright own goal, and it is 1-0 to Gillingham. The football is superb. Swindon, they're not even in this game. We are so far above them in quality. Andy Lyons and Malcolm playing 1-2s like they're not even there. Slipped through to Malcolm. And look at this. It just goes for the shot. It just flicks off. I mean, I think Malcolm should be claiming that. I think that's his goal, but 1-0 nonetheless. Straight back in with a corner. Reece Johnson on the ball. Good delivery, Reece Johnson, Scott. We see it there. OG makes it 2-0, and we are... this is it. This is game over now. OG with the celebration as well. Not sure what that is. But Reece Johnson, the whipped ball in to the near post. OG rises highest. It's a lovely header, to be fair to him. Gillespie, no chance. And it's 2-0, and I knew this was going to happen. This is a big game for us. They are our rivals, but we are showing them here how it's done. And, oh my word, are we going to make it 3? That's the question. As they're going to come forward now, I don't necessarily think... Oh, okay. Joe Snowden through for them. On the edge of the box, whips it in. We've cleared it, and Dobra picks it up. Played forward now to Seb Palmer-Holden. Oh, Seb, you're on your own, lad. You're on your own. He doesn't care. He's going to have a go from distance, and I tell you what, I got a bit too excited there. Decent effort, though, regardless. 2-0 to Gillingham. Now, there has also been some more talk of takeover rumours happening for Gillingham. So, I think by the end of the season, we will see if we are going to get taken over. I certainly hope we do, and they're going to give us a load of money. But I hope we don't get transfer embargoed. If we do, well, it looks like we're going up to League One. And if we do, that will be absolutely killer. But here's Andy Lyons, ball in, Seb Palmer-Holden, who's having a very good second half of the season. Not as good as Josh Andrews. His run for us was absolutely superb. But Seb Palmer-Holden makes it 3-0. And yeah, again, cruising. But on the takeover rumours, I really hope they give us a decent budget. As I say, if we are transfer embargoed, that could cause us some issues. Andy Lyons, though, he has been superb since coming in. Another assist for him. Seb Palmer-Holden, right place, right time. Ogie to Dobra. Reece Johnson, left unmarked. At the byline, drives forward, whips it in. They can't quite clear it. OG to Coleman. Coleman dances inside. Shot. It's gone in. It's Sarcevic. 6 goals for him now for us. Look at that. Nonchalant. 4-0. No, look, this is just another day in the office. This is a training game at this point. Coleman, listen, when Coleman's doing you like that, just call it a day. Call it a day. Forfeit and take the 3-0, lads. That's what I would do if I was the Swindon manager. Is it still Ian Holloway? Surely not if they're 17th. But yeah, 4-0 to Gillingham, 50 minutes in. This is a statement from us against our rivals. Swindon coming forward here with a name. I'll try it. Nah, no chance. Doesn't matter anyway. Matete's won the ball. Will Wright, though, will get it back. Fair enough. Ball plays it forward. Aaron Bott is deciding. Oh, my God. Aaron Bott, man. He's been sent off. He's been sent off. Well, this is why, lads, I always make sure I've got a goalkeeper on the bench. Because it's the one time that you don't. That absolutely kills you. So, Glenn Morris, more than capable of coming in, more than capable. But, honest to God, what is he doing? What is he doing? Aaron Bott. Like, this guy is mental. This guy is absolutely mental. Some of the mistakes that he makes are just crazy. And here we go. They've got a free kick. That is in such a great position. Difficult one to get up and over. And it's gone in. Aaron Bott. What an absolute collapse that was. And now they're doing kick-ups. They're doing kick-ups 4-1 down. But that's 2 games, 2 straight red cards. It's a great free kick, to be fair. I mean, Glenn Morris just coming on. What chance do you have? You know, you got to at least maybe have a couple of warm-up shots. 41, maybe even 42 now. So now we've got a free kick on the edge of the box. Who's this that's going to take it? Number 18. Omar Keder hit the bar in the FA Cup. This time... Oh, Omar, what a free kick that is. Anything Swindon can do, we can do better. Plain and simple. 5-1 now to Gillingham. 95 minutes played, 96 minutes played, and it's game over. And it's 5-1 to Gillingham against our biggest rivals, Swindon. And we've absolutely dominated them there. Absolutely dominated them. Aaron Bott, I have no idea what goes through that man's head. No idea whatsoever, but it doesn't matter. Aaron, if you're going to do those things, don't do it in tight games like the FA Cup 4th round. Do it in the games where we're already 4-0 up. That's absolutely fine, lads. So that is a big win for us. As I said to you, but one match, I'm not appealing that. I mean, he's gone absolutely mental outside the box. So yeah, So here is what we will do. We will come back now for the next game against Bristol Rovers. It's our revenge game. Redemption. Best believe we're picking up all the points. All right then, lads. We're back for the Bristol Rovers game. Ordinarily, I wouldn't play this game. They're 16th in the table. They've got a bang average squad. But they beat us in the FA Cup 4th round after we beat Manchester United. So this, for me, this is all about revenge. This is all about revenge. This game will help me sleep at night. It will help me sleep at night. We have to do this. We have to beat them. And I'm going attacking as well. I forgot to do that before the game. We're going attacking. We are going to put down a statement performance. And they're through already here. Okay, they're offside. Now we're on attacking. And that's because we want to embarrass them. This is a proper revenge story. Max Clark in. Smith can't get there. And now they're going to hit us on the counter. Now they're going to hit us on the counter. Soriatu. So, again, the names just get past me. Here's Cavan. Ball through. And that is wide of the post. That's an interesting one. Cavan. Do we have a look at him? I feel as though he's quite good in real life. And could be a good one in terms of going up. Anyway, back onto the game. This plan of going attacking and smashing them doesn't quite seem to be working just yet. We win the ball back with Dobra, though. He's been very good for us this second half of the season. Malcolm's in space. Goes for Andy Lyons instead. Andy Lyons and Malcolm beginning to make a bit of a partnership. Andy Lyons skips past his man into the box. Andy Lyons says, I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. 15 minutes in, 1-0. Yep, and this is just the beginning. We want 7, 8, 9 or 10. There is going to be no let off here. Andy Lyons, lovely bit of skill, beats his man, drives into the box. They all think he's going to cross it, but you don't know Andy Lyons like I do. Outside the boot, into the far corner. Yeah, job done. On to the next goal. Let's have it already. Sarcevic to Matete. Over to Max Clark. This is sort of annoying me a little bit how many chances we're creating because we weren't able to do this in the FA Cup. But over to Max Clark. Back inside Matete. Malcolm. Back to Matete. Don't shoot. Over to Malcolm. You can shoot. Deflected. Goal. Malcolm's going to get that one. 12 goals for him this season. And it is 2-0 against Bristol Rovers. Ah, man. As I say, it's painful. It's bittersweet. Happy to smash them, but where was this in the FA Cup? Matete and Malcolm playing 1-2s. Malcolm shot. It does get heavily deflected, but Luke Southwood has no chance. And it is 2-0. And we want more and more and more. Lyons, Malcolm, Sarcevic. Lovely little 1-2s here and there. Malcolm now driving. Malcolm beats his man. Malcolm makes it 3-0. And we're still not done yet. I still want more. I still want more goals. Few subs been made here just to get some minutes in the tanks for other people. All 5, in fact, have been made. And here's a few subs now. Omar, Bradley Dack keeps the ball. Bradley Dack. He's had a bit of a quiet second half of the season. That's why Sarcevic is now in the team. Sam Gale, he's had a decent second half of the season as well. Masterson, but look at the calmness. Look at the calmness. Armani Little, Matete, Little, Dak, tiki-taka. It's just, look, it's just fantastic. Dominating the possession. And when we want to go, we'll go quick. This is just please score. Please score. Deserved a goal. Omar Keder, 3 goals in 3 games for him now. He's finally showing up. But I'll tell you now, this football is an absolute joke. From start to finish. Look, when we want to go, we go quick. Josh Andrews just gets a little 1-2 with Omar. Omar 1-on-1. Makes no mistake about it. Lovely little finish. 4-0. But still, I'm not satisfied until we get more. I want at least 6. At least 6. I just bit my tongue. But I want at least 6. Andy Lyons now. He's been instrumental today. He was obviously cup tied in the FA Cup game, so he wasn't able to play. But here's Bradley Dack. Over to Andy Lyons, who's arguably been man of the match. And it's an own goal. Taylor Moore. Have that. Unlucky, mate. See you later. 5-0. And, I mean, this is just, yeah. Bradley Dack does well. Andy Lyons whips it in. And look at them. How did we lose to this team? How did we lose to this team? Oh my word. Actually, the more that we score, the more it's frustrating me because we should have beat this team. But regardless, forget about it. We're here to embarrass them in the league. Look at all those red ratings. Look at that. Look at that. Right, that'll do it. I will take 5, and we have embarrassed them. We've absolutely battered them here. Where was this when we played them in the FA Cup? I don't know. But am I happy that it's here now? Absolutely. Absolutely. And ultimately, we did what we needed to do. We put a statement victory down, and I can now sleep happier at night. We're going for the 100 points. We want 100 points next. Right, we are now 10 points clear at the top still with 7 games to go. So 21 points up for grabs. So realistically, in a few games' time, I actually think it's going to come down to this game against Salford here. I think this game against Salford, in 3 games' time, there'll be 12 points up for grabs. If we beat them there, that will extend it. This is quick maths for you here. That will extend it to 13 points clear. Yes, it will. So I will see you guys at the Salford game next, unless Salford drop points. But at the Salford game, that is where we should win the league. It all comes down to this then, our chance to clinch the title. We're already at 100 points. What an achievement that is. We're now looking to break records. There's a few games to go. I'm still wearing those awful trousers. But win this game, even draw this game, and the title is ours. Here's Luke Garbett. And Salford, Angelo Ogbonna. Sorry, what? Ogbonna plays for Salford. That is something I did not know. Matt Young, over to Garbett. Plays it forward. And now I know they've got Fabio Barini. I'm not sure if he's actually playing. Didn't check, but Salford through here. Salford go 1-0 up. Salford go 1-0 up. And our title might not be won here. The boys have got to pick themselves up. Do you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go for attacking. We're looking to try and win the game now. Here's Garbett again. I can't believe I might have jumped back in. Doing a live one, and we might not even win the title. I thought we were safe. All we had to do was draw. Over now here to Kasey. What's he got in the locker? Stockton. They're playing some nice football, to be fair. Kasey with a nice little turn there. Has a go. Aaron Bott saves it. Ben Woodburn heads it in from a few yards out. And we are 2-0 down against Salford. I mean, I'm not worried. We would have to do the most diabolical collapse you've ever seen to not win this title. Already promoted. Let's get one back. Let's get one back. Let's turn the screw a little bit. Get the game back on our side. Matete, Coleman, Malcolm. Lovely little football here. Andy Lyons gets past his man. I already knew he was going to do that. Andy Lyons drives inside the box. Go on. You. Oh, what happened there? Anyway, Dak. Matete shoots off the bar. How many times have we hit the bar this season? My word. Not dead yet, though. Reece Johnson. I thought the highlight was over there. Still, it's... okay, let's get into their box and then end the highlight. 2-0 down. Got it all to do. Here we go. Reece Johnson. Someone that... loses the ball. I was going to say, though, someone that I definitely want to try and sign. We're not going to pay crazy money for him, but if we can get him, that would be great. He's at Sheffield Wednesday, so who knows what his contract situation is. Need to check that. Anyway, Siri plays it through. Stockton makes it 3-0 in 37 minutes. And Salford are ruining our promotion party here. They are ruining the promotion party 100%. It's nice football. Rolls plays it in. Woodburn over the top. And then it's Siri. Yeah, Siri, what a touch. Plays it across the box. Stockton's there to smash it in. Bott has no chance. And yeah, okay, 3-0 down. 3-0 down. Right then. Bott's launched it forwards. They're going to pick the second ball up. We'll get it back with Matete. Malcolm loses it, but Matete there again. Dobra over to Reece Johnson. What's he got in terms of delivery? He's got Palmer holding in there. And we've got one back. It's 3-1. Maybe we will win the title today after all. Just on the eve of half-time then. 2 minutes added on. We're well into it. They've gone short. Surely ref's got to blow up here. Garbett. Kasey. Is this an actual chance? It doesn't feel like an actual chance. Doesn't feel like it. It is. And they've scored. And we are 4-1 down against Salford. All we had to do was just win the game. We had to just draw the game. 4-1 down. 4-1 down. I'm going to have to play the next game, aren't I? Because this is not where we're winning the title. I'll tell you what I will do, though. You get to see this. Yeah, you've been terrible so far. Sort it out. I mean, just think, if we do come back now and win the title from this game by getting a draw, I mean, that is some going. Whether it will happen or not, I'm beginning to think it won't. 89th minute, let's not concede a fifth, lads. Let's not concede a fifth, surely. Sure, I still can't believe Ogbonna plays for Salford. That is mental to me. Garbutt, over the top. Here's Malcolm. They've got a Malcolm themselves, and their Malcolm has that. Oh, Woodburn, how has he not scored that? How has he not scored that? But that should be it. We do not win the title today. Right then, let's go again. This time, all we've got to do is draw. We've got to just draw any of our remaining 3 games and we win the title. Even if we don't draw, if you couldn't quite see it there, goal difference wise, we are very clear of Salford. Listen, anything is possible. All we've got to do is draw. Let's just try and get the job done. And this time, let's win the title. Here come Grimsby. Sweeney, McEachran, McJanet. Big winner that is from Andy Smith. Josh Andrews, who I gave the nod today. I thought, let's begin this, end this how we started even. Johnny Smith, Andy Lyons, big Josh Andrews at the back post. You know you want to. You know you want to. God, that's a killer, isn't it? That's a killer. Josh Andrews off the post. It nearly worked as it used to, but apparently my strikers have forgot how to finish in the second half of the season. So, yeah, still 0-0. Josh Andrews picks up an injury, but I think it won't. Oh, I tell you what, I was about to start celebrating, but we've won nothing yet. Can't seem to get the ball. Ball played forward. Rose here. Remember, all we need is a draw. Sam Gale can't quite clear it. 95th minute. It's McEachran over the bar. And I think we're going to limp. We're going to limp to the title because the last 2 games have been so average. But we've done it. Gillingham are champions of League 2. Here we go. This is what we've been waiting for. I wasn't sure if we'd do it in this day or not. There I am in my Nike Tech looking suit trousers. And the boys are going to, I wish I played Glenn Morris now. I should have thought about that. But here we go. Andy Lyons is who the captain is. Of course it is. Of course it is. But Gillingham, League 2 winners, on to now next season. League 1 is where we'll be, and we've done it in the best way possible. We've done it as champions. What started at the start of the season as to just finish above Swindon and Bromley, well, we've done it over everyone. Yep, have a walk round, lads. Have a walk round. Why is Andy Lyons the captain? I don't know. I let the assistant do all that stuff. But we've done it. You've sealed the title, lads. The hard work all season is finished, and we have done it with 2 or 3 games to spare. An achievement as well. Look at that. 44 games played, 101 points. 101 points. What a fantastic effort that was. We were second favourites to go up. So we've exceeded those odds there. What a win that is for us. Champions of League 1, 61 goal difference. And lads, we've still got 2 games to play, so we're going to try now and improve on that. What I wanted to check was, have a look at that. Gillingham promoted by winning the league. Great result. I want to check the records. And again, the new layout, not sure how to do that. And this is what I wanted to check now. So we currently sit on 101 points. There are 2 games to go. And what we want to win is we want to try and win some of these records. So 102 points. 102 points for our rival Swindon. A draw matches that record. 2 points and we do them. I also want to see what's the most wins. 32 from Lincoln in a season. So let's see. Are we even close to 32? Are we even close? We're on 32. So if we win 1 more game in this league, we are going to break records. All right then, lads, I wanted to just quickly jump in here. So we have our youth intake. Up first, we've got our main candidates. We've got Adamu Edet, who looks to be my favourite player here. 20 natural fitness, 20 determination, 17 teamwork, 14 first touch. He looks to be a really, really good prospect. He's also got 13 heading, 5'7". We've got ourselves another Tim Cahill here. I can just feel it. But he is someone that could maybe get some minutes. We'll probably loan them out, but I am tempted to try and play as many of the youth prospects as possible. And then we've also got Prince Will Mardell Smith, who's a centre midfielder, doesn't fit the current system, so we'll probably loan him out for certain. But some very good stats for him as well. Again, 20 determination, really, really keen on that. So I'll be signing both of those boys up. And then we've also got Christian Kepritos. Let's see how good he is before I try and learn his name. But he's a right midfielder. Again, we'll probably get him in. Same for Craig Murray. Not too bad. Magnus Keith. What a name that is. I can't wait to be shouting, go on, Keith. Go on, Keith. But Keith and Sam Yearn, both defensive midfielders. Both look not too bad, to be fair. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign these boys up. The other lads, yeah, not very decent, to be fair. Not very decent. So what we'll do is we'll sign these 6, but I just wanted to show you who we've got coming through the door. All right then, lads, it is the end of the season. Let me just quickly show you the last 2 games. So we did go on and beat Barnet 2-0, and we also beat Shrewsbury 2-0. So this is what it looks like for us in terms of the league title then. So we are champions, and we have set some new records. We've got the most wins in a season. We've also got the most points in a season as well. In terms of the playoffs, as you can see, MK Dons, Barnet, Notts County and Colchester. Great result for Barnet. That is fair play to them. And I tell you what as well, they really did choke that last part of the season. But that is the playoff teams. Of course, relegated Accrington and Shrewsbury. Wasn't really close in terms of relegation, but those 2 are going down. That's the season for us. We lost 7 games. We only drew 5 as well, which is why we have so many wins. Finishing with a goal difference of 65 in the right direction as well. So what a win that is for us. Has it updated the records yet? It hasn't yet. As soon as it does, I will be showing you. Right then, so here is the squad. Now let's have a look at a few stats here. So highest average rated, it's Andy Lyons. He has come in since January and been absolutely superb. So fair play to Andy Lyons. Alongside him as a more of a consistent performer, it's Reece Johnson. Now, I'm going to be gutted because as you can see there, Reece Johnson's price tag, 2.1 million, a contract until 2029. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to sign Reece permanently. I won't give up though. I won't give up. I'm going to go back in for him at some point because he's been absolutely fantastic. The stats, I mean, he's improved, but they were already so good. But Reece Johnson, another player of a great season, same as Malcolm. And I mean, if we look at who's the worst performing player, it's Ibrahim Kocha, who is going to be moved on. I got the signing wrong. It wasn't the signing I was hoping he would be. And unfortunately, it didn't cost us, but he just wasn't very good. So in terms of, well, first of all, who's played the most? And that is Ethan Coleman and Andy Smith. Those 2 in particular. Ethan Coleman really nailed down a position in this team. Very much a fan of his. Going to keep him around. Probably won't be first choice next year, but going to keep him around. In terms of the goals, I mean, Josh Andrews, what happened to him, I don't know. He started the season so well and then just completely fell off a cliff, to be honest. I mean, the fact that Bradley Dack has got the most goals in this team alongside him, fair play to Bradley Dack there. We also saw Malcolm get 16 goals, 8 assists, fair play to Malcolm, and Seb Palmer-Holden in 19 games. Fair play, 13 goals, 2 assists. That's not bad for Seb. Definitely going to be keeping him around. And as you can see, Reece Johnson, what a season it was for him. 13 assists. Johnny Smith as well. Don't think I'm going to be getting Johnny back, if I'm going to be honest, but he's been a fantastic player for us. A bit like Robert Snodgrass at Villa. It was great for a season, but don't push it, don't push it. McCleary. Now, McCleary will be leaving us. He fell out of play. He got injured early doors and just fell out of favour. So, unfortunately, McCleary was 5th choice towards the end of the season. But realistically, very happy to have had him. 38 years old. A great shift from him when we asked from him. 11 games, 10 goal contributions. So fair play to Gareth McCleary as well. So lads, that is the end of season 1. I cannot wait to come back for season 2 with this set of players. We've broken records. We did the impossible against Manchester United. We nearly beat Ipswich as well. It's been such a good season for us and I cannot wait to get started on season 2. I've done lots of scouting. There's going to be a double episode upload on Saturday, and Sunday. So let me know in the comments who you think I should be looking at. It's been a pleasure to bring season 1 to you, lads. I can't wait for season 2. Please subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Drop a like as well. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Gillingham, champions of League 2.